Hey, what's going on out there, YouTube family? We are back again for another review for TIFF 2022. This is gonna be for Steven Spielberg's film, The Fabelmans. What did I think about it? This is a non-spoiler review, so don't worry. But the backdrop is about a man or boy, when we see him, named Sammy, ironically, Fabelman. And he, very early on in his life, gets struck by the film bug. And it was a connection with his mom and a connection with his dad that sparked this drive in him to understand everything about it. But while that drive is blossoming, he's still having to navigate through life with dealing with his dad, who is very smart and innovative, and things are really looking up, with a mom that's so artistic and vibrant, is a musician, but she's not happy. And so what does that do with his life? Where does that pull him, left or right? So Gabriel LaBelle plays the role of a older Sammy. There's other actors that play in between stages. Michelle Williams plays Sammy's mom. Paul Dano plays Sammy's dad. And then Seth Rogen plays kind of like the pseudo uncle in Benny. And what did I think about this film? The expression of the understanding of what film is the embodiment of this movie. If you have a drive for film, like just creating film, understanding how somebody could get the bug of like, yo, what sparked you to want to create film? This is the embodiment of that, like in so many subtle ways. Like what Steven does with this as far as the directing, he hones in on those moments that Sammy is captivated by film, whether that is him understanding a new way of doing film, whether that's something he get inspiration from seeing something that's within his family, or a way that film changes people's atmosphere. I think that's the thing about that. Like as a critic, I personally understand and I love what movies do for me and for others, more so than talking about what it could be or what like the different ins and outs. Like when a movie changes you or transforms you from the inside out, or like it's created out of anger, out of love, or out of devotion, or out of even like self-loathing, like those things, you could feel it, right? And then what does that do with people that are actors or people that are behind the scenes? In so many subtle ways. Like there's a moment where Sammy is directing kind of like a little war movie. And the interesting thing about that is there's a guy, he was talking to Sammy and he was like, I need you to do this. And the guy was like, you want me to act? And Sammy's like, yeah. But Sammy starts to break down something that he's emotionally feeling. And that is great directing. And Sammy at the time didn't understand that because he didn't understand what that even meant. He just knew this guy needs to kind of get what I need him to do. But he didn't know it, but he was allowing his expression to lead an actor to do something that he's never done before. And those breakthrough moments happen throughout this film. There's so many different young actors in this one. They do such a great job. But as much as I'm talking about the thing of film, there's a big obstacle, and at the same time there's a big reality going on, and that is in Paul Dano's the dad of this family, that is super smart, but at the same time he's a realist. He's not a visionary. He's trying to keep and maintain and provide, and that's all he knew. And then you have Seth Rogen, who's Benny. He's trying to be there for the family. He's the life of the party. He's funny, but he's also dealing with his own stuff as well. There's a big trade-off. And then, oh my gosh, Michelle Williams, she did such an amazing job in this. Like, she is so multi-layered in the sense that you're kind of like, she at times could be the antagonist. And at times, like, you feel for her in so many different ways. But it's just a real character. It feels like a real authentic person. This is not like, you know, a person made up. Like, no, this feels like a person that lived. And I think that's where I'm gonna bridge to say, this is not a spoiler in any way, but I feel like this is Steven's expression of how he grew up, how he came to love film, how he comes to create. If you really dissect this film, all the different things and necessities about what makes Steven Spielberg tick are in this movie in some way, shape, or form. I don't really have any negatives about it, other than there's certain moments where I felt like it was a little bit overlong, and it felt like this could honestly be like a little mini series, like 3 episodes. But outside of that, this is easy 9 or 9.5 out of 10. I highly recommend you go and check it out. I think Michelle's going to definitely be up for Oscar contention for sure. And I think that honestly, some of the shots he even gets, it's really good. It's so authentic. But definitely go and check out The Fabelmans. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell button. Make sure you comment, because I want to know what you guys think about it. And are you anticipating it? Are you excited about it? Okay, guys? Peace.